can see the sights and sounds of him signing this major deal. This is really breaking. The Charlotte Hornets are bringing back their core, and Miles Bridges finally gets that payday that he awfully wanted. It was a lot of speculation on what Miles was going to do in terms of, was he going to return to the Charlotte Hornets? Was he leaving the Charlotte Hornets? Nobody knew exactly what he was going to be doing. But what I can acknowledge to you right now is Miles Bridges is back and in full effect. And you already know I got the chief in the building, Chief Bartran, to break this stuff down with me. Miles Bridges did agree to a 3-year, $75 million deal. This is serious, serious news. What do you think about this, Chief? Talk to the people.
Man, I'm happy. That's what I wanted to see. I was shaky. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it was because I was really I was wondering, okay, are they gonna do it? Are they not? What are the new owners and the new leadership? How do they see Miles? Because like Miles is one of the last one of the picks of Mitch, and Jordan. That was under their um leadership, So when new leaders come in, they like to pick their guys. They like to, especially if there's a change of philosophy, they like to pick guys that fit their vision of what they want to see. So it wasn't a guarantee that Miles will be back, man. So I'm happy that he's back. He came up with LaMelo from the bench. They can continue their growth together, and the group is putting together other pieces now, with purpose, it seems, So I'm very, very happy that they're back together, that they continue to be together, continue Airbnb.
Yep. I want to get into it. As you see, Coach Charles Lee was preaching the togetherness. As you can see, Miles Bridges, he been through a lot. You see Rich Paul there. We all know Clutch Sports is in the building. They got Miles that big payday. You talking about $25 million a year? I mean, listen, I still think he lost a little bit. Obviously he didn't get that 5-year max, but $25 million a year, I don't think Rich Paul could have did no better. How do you think they was able to salvage the situation? Because even though he got paid and is all smiles, if all of that stuff didn't go down, I think he still lost about 100 million. I think he should have got
Bro,
a little under what
what?
Melo signed for. Let's get to it, Chief.
That he lost 100, close to around $100 million. That's how much of that bag he fumbled. It is what it is. I'm not here to make no excuses for what happened with Miles. He fumbled the bag, bro. He was set. The word was like that he was set to get $174 million from Mitch. That's how much he was set to get. And
Mm.
now it's 75 with this new ownership, $100 million. So for anybody, and this is Barton talking, so don't come to Trial Sports, goddamn it, and talk to me there. He just he was out a whole year plus a portion of the next season. He lost $100 million. I don't want to hear nobody tell me that he just got away scot free. He got a tag on. He has a record. All of that is still true, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just, so he has paid a price, a big price, and honestly, like, let's be real now. Even in the pecking order of the Hornets, he is now down because now Brandon Miller is occupying that spot.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And we're going to get into Brandon Miller because I don't know if you've been living under a rock. He was very electrifying, in his summer league debut. Not debut, his second debut. We all know last year wasn't the idealist start, but golly, he started off like a cannon. What he's going to be bringing to the Hornets, what all of them will be bringing, I think is going to take us to the next level. I think playtime is up. I think the pieces are finally in motion. And this is the best roster I think has been assembled next to LaMelo. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. Brandon Miller, the comfort. It wasn't like it was like night and day from last year, like because he didn't have a good summer league last year. You know, he kind of crept up to it, but this summer league, oh yeah, you can tell he's there. Charles Lee has been in his ear, not only there for summer league, but he was coaching summer league and went to the USA select team to watch Brandon Miller play against the Olympians, the best in this league. Brandon Miller was invited to get them ready for the Olympics. That tells you not only in local things, like it tells you in the NBA itself how they see Brandon, because you just don't get an invite. Fresh from a rookie, you don't get those invites to the USA select team, bro. Those aren't just handed out to anybody. You know?
Yeah. You're
So
absolutely right about that. I
yes.
want to get I want to get into another situation with you. What do you want to see out of Miles Bridges, in this upcoming season? I mean, what can he do? Obviously he wanted to come back. He was drafted here. What's the next evolution of his game, with this current regime of Charlotte Hornets?
Plug and play, right? The two dogs is Brandon and LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? Plug and play. Whatever the team needs from game to game is what I want to see Miles do. If defense is necessary, he take on that assignment. Rebounds, he take that on. If LaMelo or Brandon is off in terms of scoring, then he can pick up his scoring and everything. But glue, he's the glue guy, the connector. He's the glue guy. He's the glue guy now. He plays off of Brandon and LaMelo. His touches should not be as much as those two touches, but from game to game, he's the one that does what the team needs for it to win. And there's some nights he may not score a lot of points, but he may do other things. Other nights he may throw a 25 or 30 piece. It depends. It depends on the game to game, and it depends what scheme Charles Lee is going to put him in, as far as how Charles chooses to utilize him too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can't wait to see how Charles utilizes these guys. But we definitely want to shout out to Miles. He went through a lot, and it's finally over. He's got the deal, and he can move forward and progressing for the Charlotte Hornets. So let's see what happens. Chief, let everybody know what you got going on, and where they can find you.
Tribe Sports, baby. Tribe Sports TV.
You heard what the man said. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. We got more content coming with the Chief this week. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe. It's Flight Sports TV.